as a GP, you often receive a result that tells you that the urine sample that you sent off for culture was contaminated. And so it's useless for you, it's useless for the patient. And really you have to repeat it and hope that the second time you don't get the same result again. A third of samples that are sent to the laboratory come back as contaminated. So it's not a small problem, it's a huge problem. And in terms of tests that we do as GPs, I can't think of another test where I send it off and I know that in a third of cases I'm going to get a useless result back. One approach that is out there is using devices which try to capture the middle part of the urine stream rather than taking the whole of the urine stream, and in that way try to avoid contamination, with the theory that you wash off some of the contaminants before you capture the bit that you're going to send to the lab. Any woman who had a suspected UTI, symptoms of UTI, was eligible to be part of the study. And what we found was that there was no difference in the proportion of contaminated samples results received from culture in those three arms. So the two devices didn't significantly reduce the proportion of contaminated samples received. For this population, women with an acute UTI coming to the GP, our research suggests that these devices are not going to improve care. It's disappointing that we didn't find a benefit, and I think we've kind of demonstrated through our qualitative work that it would be great if there was some technology that could help here. I'm sort of optimistic that there may still be something that could help in sample collection for UTI, which I think is a wider problem than just catching the midstream. Catching it at all seems to be problematic. We've learned from all the COVID research that the type of swab you use is important for a nasopharyngeal swab. If you could improve how you get the sample to the machine that is going to perform the analysis, you might gain a lot of quality in that process.